Next Alert Weather is brought to you by the Medical Center.
Thankfully for us, we had enough cloud cover yesterday and enough dry air working into those gusty winds to prevent a big severe weather outbreak. It could have been a lot worse, and the potential was certainly there. We had enough moisture. The winds were shearing with different speeds and altitude and different speeds and directions with altitude. We call that wind shear. There was plenty of that, so the dynamics were certainly there. Enough daytime heating. Going with that, the sun coming out yesterday, heating things up into the almost mid-80s. So it was the perfect setup, but the dry air won and the clouds won, and that took away any severe weather threat for us, even though we did have a few warnings back to the west of us. Early this morning, very early, there were a few severe thunderstorm warnings and at least one tornado warning for what was showing on the radar, a little spin up along a long line of thunderstorms back in Hopkins County, but nothing confirmed there. And now you see all the rain is out east of us and beginning to dissipate. Now the cool air takes over, 44 degrees currently. But look at some of the rainfall amounts that we have received courtesy of the Kentucky Mesonet Network. 8,800s here. This is all since midnight. Before midnight, another 1,900ths of an inch of rain at Bowling Green's airport, so you can say a little bit over an inch of rain for us, an inch and a tenth in Greenville, a little over an inch in Elkton, an inch and a third in Franklin. You see an inch and 4/10 over in Burkesville, and it just depends on where you go, but just about everybody got an inch of rain at least out of that particular system, in some cases close to an inch and a half. Winds are picking up this morning out of the west and northwest as the cold air now moves in. 20 to 25 mile per hour wind gusts can be expected this morning. Also watch for ponding and standing water on the roadways this morning as you're driving into work. Temperatures now cooling into the 40s across the area. Nolin River Lake, that's our hometown forecast pinpoint for today. Litchfield, you'll see a high of maybe 57 this morning, and temperatures will continue to fall through the 50s and 40s later today. Same goes for Munfordville, 58 maybe for Brownsville today. By the way, the Powerball jackpot estimated $95 million for the Saturday night drawing. Mega Millions is at $83 million. Low readings across the board here in the air quality. Pollen count has been brought way down thanks to the rain that has fallen, but still predominantly poplar, maple, and juniper trees giving us the culprit there as far as any kind of tree pollen. Doppler cam live showing a mainly cloudy sky, but we'll begin to see a few breaks in those clouds as we go through the morning. 44 degrees, west-northwesterly wind at 14. Well, that makes it feel like it's 37 degrees, humidity 92%, the pressure steady. 84 the high yesterday, 13 degrees above the average of 71, and there's that 1,900ths of an inch of rain we received before midnight. It's still cloudy in Greenville, Muhlenberg County, 41 degrees there with a west wind at 9. Cloudy in Litchfield and Grayson County, 42 degrees there. You received about an inch and a quarter of rain since midnight. You can see the raindrops on the Glasgow camera, which has been down for a few days. It's back now, 43 degrees. You received almost an inch of rain there. 45 here, but it's 70 in Knoxville because the cold front hasn't moved through there yet, but it has here, and we've taken a 25-degree drop in temperature from this hour yesterday morning. There's the front just east of the Bowling Green area, and look at the long line of thunderstorms here. It is weakening, though, as it moves east. We're not expecting any more rain today. In fact, just some cloud cover this morning and then a break in the clouds as we go through the midday and into the afternoon. High pressure begins to take over, clearing things out tonight, and I think that could be the setup for some patchy frost. So if you have any young or any kind of new plants that you put out for the spring season, you may want to cover them up or bring them in, as we could find some patchy frost across the area. The rest of the weekend, though, looks great with lots of sunshine. It will be cooler, though, near 60 this morning, but temperatures falling through the 50s later today, then down to 34 and partly cloudy tonight with patchy frost. Mostly sunny, only up to 61 tomorrow, 67 Sunday, 71 Monday. And here comes another system for Tuesday, which could be just like the one we just had with rain and thunderstorms and then turning a bit cooler.